Hey church family, Pastor Wes here. Just wanted to film a quick video for the weekly update that I'm sending out. First off, we are back to all three services on Sunday morning. So we have our 8:15 service, which will be the traditional service. And then at 9:30 and 11 o'clock, we have our two contemporary services. You can stream the 8:15 live on our Facebook, YouTube, website, church app. And then we have a live stream of what we're calling an at-home service at 9:30 and 11 o'clock. Hope that you'll join us for worship, whether in person or online, as we finish up a series we've been in on John 15, and then transition to a new series that we're going to kick off next week. Also, some other announcements. We are, as people get more comfortable coming to church on campus, we need to expand the base of our hospitality team ministry. A lot of the folks in our hospitality team ministry were older folks who are staying home because of their risk status, kind of limited on our staff. Also, we haven't had a hospitality director for over a year, and with everything that happened with COVID, it kind of fell off the radar, but we have a new couple who's going to help run that ministry, and therefore they can help with making sure the staffing stays up to snuff, and that this ministry really becomes what it should become, and serves our church, and serves, more importantly, the people in our church, so that we are a hospitable, friendly, warm, and community type of place. And so we're going to have a hospitality team meeting this coming Sunday, right after the 11 o'clock service. So probably from about 12:15 to 1:30, you'll be able to meet the new directors, and then also kind of get a game plan for moving forward into 2021. If you're interested in serving, maybe you say, well, I could only do once a month, or I'm not real sure I'm interested, but it sounds kind of interesting. You need to register so that we have enough food. Also, if you're part of the hospitality team and you will be attending the meeting, we need to know if you're coming so that we make sure that we have enough food. Also, in this week's update, we have an event for teenage girls called the Therefore Gathering. It's going to be hosted on February 19th through the 20th at our campus here at the South Campus. You can register by contacting Joseph, our youth pastor, or you can also contact Bonnie Barlow or Tanya Holland over at the West Campus. Their numbers are in the emails that is attached to this update. Their emails are also on our church website. Also, we're back in the full swing of things. So if you are looking for a small group, many of our groups, I'd say most of our groups, are meeting back on campus. We're trying to start some new Sunday morning small groups, particularly at the 11 o'clock hour. If you would be willing or interested to help us start a new group on campus, that would be great. We also have our Wednesday activities that are fired back up. We have the ladies' Bible study that just kicked off a new study on Wednesday nights called Take Courage. They meet at 10 a.m. on Wednesday mornings, and then again at 6:30 Wednesday nights. There's childcare available. And then I'm also actually moving my personal small group up to the church on Wednesdays instead of Thursdays. A couple of different reasons for that, but if you're new to the church, and we have had several new guests who've been showing up, and you're looking to find a group, but you're not quite sure where to go, and you just want to be somewhere with a familiar face, and kind of an easy in, easy out, then you're more than welcome to join the group that I'm going to be hosting on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. The reason we're doing it at the church is because there's already childcare available. We'll meet, for now, from what I'm thinking, we'll meet in the music suite. If we need to move later on, we will, but that's for now. So that's not a new group, but it's a new time, and if you're looking for a new group and you don't have one, then that's a great place to plug in. You can also go to the website, broadview.life/groups, and look at all the other options that are available. It's a new year, so it's a great opportunity to get plugged into a group, and I hope that you will commit yourself to worshiping in our worship gatherings. Even if you can't make it in person, I hope you'll commit to worshiping at home with our online services. It's really important as we kick off this new year to stay connected to these spiritual disciplines, which is the last thing I want to talk about before I close off. I really want to encourage you, as we make a turn into 2021, to make this year a year in which you reconnect yourself to the Lord. I recommended in this week's update a book. The name of the book is called A Praying Life by Paul Miller. And, I read a lot of books as a pastor, obviously, read every week. But every now and then there's a book that's really pretty significant, pretty powerful. And that book was, for me, to my prayer life, one of those pivotal moments, a pivotal book. And it's one of several things that the Lord has been using in my own life personally to grow in my relationship with the Lord and grow in my competency in prayer. It's one thing to pray publicly, and if you know a lot of words and you have a good vocabulary, you can sound impressive on stage. But real prayer is the prayer that's in the closet. It's secret prayer. It's the prayer of the heart. And so much of living in this world, broken as it is, and getting older, and disappointment and the challenges that come with life, it's easy to grow cynical in your walk with God. It's easy to grow cynical in your prayer life, and your prayers take a hit as a result of that. And the Lord used this book to kind of recreate in me a childlike spirit of eagerness and dependency and communion with God. And it's something that I've shared this before in past updates, but I really sense the Lord leading us corporately as a church to a place of renewed communion and intimacy with Him through prayer, and specifically church-wide prayer meetings. And we haven't put anything on the calendar quite yet. We're right now on Mondays at 12 o'clock noon as a staff. We are doing this. We're praying, having these prayer meetings. We did a lot of this during our staff retreat. I'm hoping in the next couple of months, particularly leading up to Easter, we'll test this out and have some church-wide prayer meetings that are different than what you think of as a typical prayer meeting. Imagine a prayer meeting where you couldn't wait to attend because you knew God was going to be present. Imagine a prayer meeting in which you couldn't wait to attend because you knew God was answering the prayers that were prayed during that prayer meeting. A prayer meeting in which miracles and supernatural deliverance from demonic oppression or just general emotional oppression, that they experienced deliverance because of the prayers prayed in that prayer meeting. A prayer meeting that if you removed it from the church calendar, that Sunday mornings would fall flat because it's the engine that powers everything else. And I long for a renewed experience of the presence of God in not only our Sunday morning worship services. I think that's there, but a renewal of the remnant in our church, a renewal of the core. I think so many of the core people of our church are just tired and they're worn out and they need revival. We need reviving from the Lord. And I think this would be something the Lord might use to accomplish that renewal and reigniting that passion. And that through this effort of prayer, that the Lord take us to this next season of whatever He has for us. So it's exciting. I'm kind of very optimistic about it. Feel very helpless in a lot of ways. I don't know what I'm doing in a lot of respects because this has never been something I've been really, really great at. But it's something that I'm going to have to grow in order for God to do what I know He wants to do next. So I hope you'll pray for me as your pastor, pray for our staff, and then prepare your own heart. Pick up that book, commit yourself, like I'm saying, to a life of prayer, and let's move forward with faith and optimism. That as challenging as 2021 may get, we will overcome because we are with the Lord, we are in the Lord, and we are confident that where we are going is where He is leading because we've heard His voice and we're obeying His word. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for hanging in with me for this video. Until I see you again, you are sent.